Today I'm doing SteakHouse Nachos from Taco Bell. Originally I wasn't going to do these because I heard everyone and their mother talk trash about this product. Last night I had the opportunity to try them for myself, and I think they've gotten a bad rap. They're actually much better than what everyone says. As you can see, it's an actual steak-like substance on the nacho. Amazing. Hey guys, what's up? As you can see, it's just me today, no Q. We'll get into that in a minute. But before we do, let's get into these nachos. Initially, I wasn't going to review this product at all. Like I said, I'd heard a lot of bad things. A lot of other reviewers have said everything from there's not enough ingredients to it's overpriced. So I kind of took them at their word. I was bored last night, had a little football to watch, thought I'd give these a try just to try them. I gotta say I was surprised. There's a lot of food here, first of all. They're not telling you how big this thing is. I've heard a lot of complaints that the sour cream and the guacamole and the pico, which I left off by the way, aren't mixed enough into the nachos. Well, common sense would tell you that if you purchase the nachos with all this stuff mixed together, you're going to lose the crunchiness of the nachos. So I dismissed that argument out of hand right from the start. As far as the amount of meat you get, I found all the way down to the bottom of the nachos. Out of this entire tray, which is like this big, there may have been 3 chips that didn't have some combination of refried beans, cheese, sour cream, guacamole, or steak. And with those 3 chips, I could take and physically put them into something, so it was fine. The price overall on this, I felt was fair. It's a little high. In my area, it's $6 for this. If you get a large drink with it for another $1, you get kind of a combo meal for $7. I'll go ahead, even though I've had this in the past, do my 3 bites, tell you guys a little bit more on the other side, and give my grade. And then I'll get to where Q's at. There's plenty of toppings. You just got to kind of dip your nachos in it, which I prefer as to having everything soggy with all the crap on it. Bite 1. Bite 2. Bite 3. Something else to keep in mind with these nachos, if I wasn't doing this for a review, I would add diced onions and lettuce to this. Didn't do it for this, but I think at my local Taco Bell, the onions and the lettuce are like another 50 cents, but it adds like a whole new dimension to this. To each their own. Personally, my grade for this is a lot higher than I expected. I'm going to go ahead and go with a 92 for this. The queso on this really pops, whereas opposed to the Steakhouse burrito, I really couldn't taste it. When left kind of out there on its own with the nachos, this queso is really pretty spicy. It feels even different than the little cup that came with the Steakhouse burrito that you dipped your nachos in. Something about the way they have this spread out with the other ingredients, I really, really like this. It was a big improvement over having it on the burrito or just having a cup of it. So in my opinion, the best way to experience the new queso dip is on the SteakHouse Nachos. Now, others' opinion may vary, but with the burrito, it was just wadded up and it just kind of mixed in with everything so much where I didn't really get a sense of it. With this, it really works. It ties everything together. So, don't take my word for it. Go try it. I would like to hear your experience versus mine versus everyone else's, because I watched 3 reviews on this thinking I wasn't going to do it, and everybody I read and saw was very negative on this product, which was kind of surprising. Usually Taco Bell's the golden boy. Now on to a little bit of news. Just want to say a quick thank you. We recently passed 50,000 subscribers. We'll do a video about it once Q is back. He's actually like 8 feet away. He's just really, really sick. As I film this, it's Sunday night. He has been sick for 5 days. Wednesday, the night before Thanksgiving, he started running a fever, and he's been sick ever since. Like, on his deathbed sick. Just the way the holiday and the weekend and everything worked out, he hasn't been to a doctor, which we're hoping to do tomorrow. So maybe by mid toward the end of the week, he'll be back, hopefully, in one piece. Until then, I'm going to take it easy. We had a busy week last week. We did a lot of reviews. Probably going to do this review today, and then we'll hit something else in a couple days. So if there's something you want to see me review out there, put it in the comments below. I'll do my best to get it. I know that Arby's has some new product out, but I also know that Arby's is like the kryptonite of this channel for whatever reason. You guys just run away in droves whenever we put up an Arby's video. Lastly, one last bit of news. Personally for me, I think beginning in the first week of December, maybe the second week of December, I'm going to make another channel purely for me and purely for wrestling news. Now, I know that 98% of you do not care about this, which is fine. We're going to stay here and still do the food reviews as often as ever. I just find myself regretting the fact at this moment that I don't have an outlet to talk about wrestling. Whenever we talk about it in these videos, we have a certain amount of people that give us a lot of feedback, and I get feedback from other people saying, why don't you do wrestling videos? Well, the main reason right now is I don't want to muddy up this channel anymore. We already do enough weird stuff here. So I think I'm going to make a wrestling exclusive channel. Of course, it'll be just me because Quentin has no care, 0 F's given about wrestling. I think I'm going to do it a little differently than maybe every other wrestling channel out there, though. I think I'm going to keep the videos down to like 3 minutes, do one every day, and talk only about one topic each day, whatever the hot rumor is that day. Going to put some of my wrestling knowledge to use in some of the 6 to 8 hours a day I spend either watching wrestling or reading news off of websites to use. It must be of use somehow in my life. I can't have wasted this much of my life for no reason. So now I'm going to make a channel and waste your time as well. 3 takeaways from this video. Takeaway number 1, Q is near death's door. Say a prayer for him. Takeaway number 2, try these nachos. They're way better than everybody else in the internet or online world has told you. Takeaway number 3, I'm going to make a wrestling channel, and it will be awesome. But before I go, on the way out, here's what I like to call a micro review. Frio beer gets a 72. For myself and the near death's door Q, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can find us on all social media. Mr. Happy 0121. Until next time, stay vigilant. And of course, if you're anywhere near Q, get one of those face masks like Michael Jackson used to wear, because he's toxic.